bouts in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing to your first fighting out of the blue corner. At 5 feet 8 inches tall, this mixed martial artist weighed in 136 pounds. His professional record stands at 18 victories, with 4 defeats, fighting out of Dagestan, Russia. Here is Saeed Nurmagomedov! And across the octagon, his opponent fighting out of the red corner. At 5 feet 10 inches tall, this mixed martial artist weighed in 135 pounds. In 21 professional fights, his record stands at 17 victories, with 4 defeats. He fights out of Searcy, Arkansas, USA. Here is Bryce Thug Nifty Mitchell! And your referee in charge of the action, Jim Perdios.
Mixed reception for Bryce Mitchell. For his first time down at 135 pounds, but he's getting a title picture with just a few wins. Saeed Nurmagomedov doesn't see any crazy dangers for this fight. The obvious one is the grappling exchanges for him to keep it on the feet. No touch of gloves, straight into it. Nurmagomedov wearing the whites.
Well, the one big difference that jumps off the page is the kicking ability of Nurmagomedov. And he throws kicks so easily, mixes them up. Head, body, calves, spin kicks, you name it, throws it, lead switch kick.
Backhand already landed.
Bryce is doing the right thing, pressuring.
He hasn't shot yet.
But he's got to be careful when he does that as well. Remember, moving Gafarov, pressured, and Nurmagomedov shot a sloppy double leg. The fight was over in about 35 seconds.
Nurmagomedov, very quiet man, very private, diligently working away at his craft between fights. Express some frustration that he hasn't been able to get out in front of fans more often. This is exactly what Mitchell wants too. Just like Michael was talking about, he's got to be careful with the shot because of the guillotine, but a body lock would be the answer.
Takes him down, bite the other way.
Good job there from
Nurmagomedov. Counts it perfectly.
Still got the hands locked. Good scramble early on in round number 1. And that's something that Mitchell's going to have to get adjusted to, right? These guys down at 135 pounds, they can scramble. They're fast to be able to pop right back up and make moves quickly. Not that featherweight isn't, but obviously much bigger men at 145 pounds cutting down. I don't mean to throw Mitchell under the bus, but he said he thinks the division needs spicing up. I think that the bantamweight is one of the spiciest divisions in the UFC.
Yeah, what he was saying was that he doesn't feel that anybody's going to beat Merab Dvalishvili anytime soon, and they need some new blood, and he sees himself as that new addition. He also pointed out that he's friends with Merab and has tremendous respect for him. However, he's got no problem fighting him, and he feels that if he goes out here tonight, gets a dominant victory over Saeed Nurmagomedov, it's a big statement for his debut in the bantamweight division, and he kind of puts him in the conversation. And I'll be honest, I don't disagree.
I don't either. I think if he gets a few good wins here at bantamweight, yeah, he finds himself in a nice spot. So Mitchell, good head position, pressure up against the fence. Good job there from Nurmagomedov.
Oh, that's a good shot.
Bryce has got to be careful circling towards that right side of Nurmagomedov. But already see some redness on the face of Mitchell.
It just makes you realize how good Iliad's body is.
Oh! Big knee! Wow! Bryce is hurt bad.
Big time. Saeed's trying to finish it.
Bryce through the guards.
Bryce is going to be careful. He's going to tie him up.
Nasty knee for Nurmagomedov.
This is big for Bryce. He's going to give him a few seconds to get his wherewithal. Recovering from that shot.
In the corner of Mitchell yelling for an overhook, trying to tie him up. That'll prevent any big ground and pound coming his way right now. As he gets time to clear the cobwebs, because that was a big knee.
Using the rubber guard. Trying to hit an omoplata, trying to pull that left leg down past the head of Nurmagomedov.
Nurmagomedov stopping that left leg coming over the top from Mitchell.
But again, gives Mitchell time to recover.
Offensive guard play from Bryce Mitchell after that knockdown. Smart move here from Nurmagomedov, trying to pass that guard, trying to limit the amount of offense that Bryce can throw up from his back. But Bryce does a good job, doesn't let him do it, keeps that butterfly in play there with the left side. And look for a sweep.
Yeah, it's a very active guard from Bryce Mitchell. Trying to do a lot of things here, trying to get back to his feet now. He does it, he's got the pressure there.
Nicely done by Mitchell to get back upright.
Yeah, he was thinking on the takedown, but it's a lot of energy to use, very little around left.
I think for Bryce, though, that's probably what he wants, right? Just considering Nurmagomedov does tend to slow as the fight goes, even though he got hurt, he might think, okay, at least I made it work.
Wrestling, yeah.
What do you need? Your hands or your arm? Your hands or your legs? Okay, just breathe in, breathe out. Give me the mouth guard. All right, just breathe in well. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Everything's okay. Hey, he is breathing hard. Just work normal. When he's squeezing you, just push him and walk. Push him and walk. Do not let him squeeze you.
You don't have to take him down with every connection. Yes, sir. Yep. You're doing good. Hey, listen to me. Let that stuff go. You're holding back. You're hesitant. He's striking first. Hey, shoot that sucker, man. Shoot it right now. You're down around. You're down around.
You look away from the back. You look away from the back.
Breathe. 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 Breathe, Bryce. Breathe.
Look good, champ.
Don't miss the ultimate fight to Team Cormier versus Team Sonnen, coaches and UFC Hall of Famers Daniel Cormier and Charles Sonnen lead teams of UFC hopefuls as they compete for a UFC contract. Catch season 33 every Tuesday on ESPN2, Deportes and Plus. If you missed any episodes, watch them back on ESPN Plus.
Now there's Mitchell straight away for the takedown with dirt by guillotine. Precisely.
Trying to get to the outside so he can turn it. Nice work there from Bryce Mitchell. He was aware of that guillotine the whole time. Got to the outside so he couldn't pull guard. But he's working on the left arm.
And it's a good point what you said before, Paul. Historically, Said Nurmagomedov has kind of slowed down as the fights progress. The cardio has been, I'm not going to say an issue, but it's not his strongest area.
Yeah. Bryce looked a little tired too, though, but here he is in his world at least to start this second round.
And he's in side control. He's got that cannon locked in. He's going to get that left hand on his own wrist.
Not quite there yet. Straight arm lock is in there as well. It'll be a tough one to pull off, but Bryce is pretty damn sneaky down there. Big pressure. And still working on the left arm of Nurmagomedov. What can Nurmagomedov do in this position, Paul? Well, I think he's being patient, which is what he has to do. He has to keep that arm where he's keeping it, which is away, because he's got a better chance of fighting out of a straight arm lock from Bryce Mitchell than he does a fully locked up Kimura. But eventually he wants to try to break that grip and get it free so he can start to dig that underhook there and work his way back up or get his back to the fence. But Bryce is not letting go of that wrist.
Yeah, the problem for Nurmagomedov is that what he could do is bend the arm in a couple of different ways. But if he bends the arm in, he's giving Bryce the Kimura. If he bend the arm out, he's giving him the Americana. What he needs to do is try and re-guard. You see the way that he's got his right leg hooked over Bryce's right leg. He needs to undo that, try and re-guard. Now he's got the arm free. He's going to get it under the head of Bryce. Turn it into an underhook, try and re-guard. Bryce is just all over him here.
He's looking for this arm triangle, but he's not in a great position being inside control. And now, but that could force exactly what's happening here. That might force Nurmagomedov to turn one way or the other, either giving up his back or turning into him. A nice job by Nurmagomedov to reverse. Super athletic move there. Way to use the fence to get out of that position. And on top of Bryce Mitchell. Very creative work, good awareness. Bryce is going to try to pull that arm back through.
But Bryce was so top heavy. He was able to just use it against him and reverse it.
And again, no real damage done in that position from Bryce Mitchell. So the round to me is still wide open.
Yes. Bryce is looking a little tired.
He's trying to talk us through his regime to get down to 135. It sounded pretty brutal. But again, yeah, he might talk about it, might be positive about it, but we really don't know. And he doesn't really know the effects on his body inside of a real fight.
Yeah, he said that it was pretty easy and he was still into it. Oh, he almost took it back. But he just needs to get that right hook, tucks in, under the thigh. But you're right, Paul, you don't know how you're going to feel in the third round, down in weight class, until you've done it. It's only then that you realise you've got to make some tweaks, some changes.
Yeah, the rehydration process, how much you cut.
And sometimes you diet too much. When I first went down to 185, I dieted down to 188 pounds. I could have been welterweight because I was overstressed and getting dieted too much. So, you know, often it takes 2 or 3 fights before you really find out the right way that suits your body to make a new weight class. Absolutely.
How much water do I want to cut?
How much can you cook?
Mitchell circles up. And a front headlock series attack from the Nurmagomedov. Mitchell keeps to it.
Close with that knee.
That was a big mistake there from Nurmagomedov to throw a spinning attack at somebody like Mitchell, who you know is doing nothing but trying to get body locks, trying to get you to the ground. That's fatigue to me.
Right, got to use that left hand and just tee off a little bit here. Try and land a couple of shots.
Tricky round, right? Not much
correct.
damage-wise really happened, so we do have to look at grappling and sort of control time here.
Hey, all we're doing is breathing. That was your round. That's the round we need. We need this round, Bryce. 1-to-1. Press, okay? He's tired too. No, muscles are heavy. Hey. He's ready when you're ready. Relax and breathe. He's more tired than you. You dig deep, foreign boy. Show the good energy. Dig deep. This is it. You want to show you belong here? This is it. Faith in God. Faith in your recovery. Faith in God. Water when you're ready. Cooking, bro. I'm not making it up. I'm not telling you that. This is what we wanted, Bryce. Put him on the fence.
Just leave everything inside the cage. Whatever you have, leave it here. Find your strength. 5 minutes. Drink. Drink. I'll give it to you now.
This is your chance to be part of the fight. Get your name on the canvas at an upcoming UFC event. It's right there in the octagon, then cut framed just for you. A true piece of UFC history. Scan the code below or head to UFCcollectibles.com to get started. Third and final round. The court is communicating they want their men to exit the tank.
I mean, they told Bryce Mitchell to go straight ahead, and that is exactly what he did.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, it's motivation. They were digging in, trying to find what's going to get Bryce Mitchell going here.
Come on, farm boy. Come on, farm boy.
Whatever works. You got to know your fighter in there.
Listen, both men are tight. Now it's a case of who can dig deeper.
100%.
Because you've still got it. You're going to go to that dark place.
Bryce is going to cut the angle. No, not to guillotine. That's wow, he fights out of it.
Wow, that was so close.
It's some excellent pieces of skill, some real flashes of brilliance. I mean, it's what we were hoping for, too, right? I mean, we wanted to kind of see what would happen in a crazy grappling exchange. I'm sure Saeed would rather a lot more of this would take place on the feet, but I wanted to see a lot of these grappling exchanges, especially with the dangerous guillotine that Nurmagomedov presents.
Yeah.
Mitchell, very savvy. Oh, he's giving up his back. He's trying to fight that hook off. He does. He stays on top.
Done.
Man.
The awareness to fight that foot off.
Yep.
Very, very good stuff from Bryce Mitchell.
It 100% is going to come down, like you talked about, Michael, to pure heart right here, because these guys, and for a good reason, are gassing out. And you can't help it. Listen, you're also in Abu Dhabi. There's tons of humidity. It's warm here. Even though it's air conditioned in here, you feel it. You see how much these fighters are sweating inside of this cage tonight. And they're well matched. And they're well matched, exactly. It's been competitive back and forth. Bryce got hurt badly in that first round, and that zaps a lot out of you when you're fighting. Saeed tired. Looking tired down there right now. And you've got to think that Mitchell being on top right now, he's got to know that, but he's got to really start trying to find damage. There hasn't really been much damage as far as striking is concerned, except for that knee in the first round.
Yeah, that's right. And that's the only criticism I would have of Bryce right now. When he has these positions, he's not taking advantage of the opportunity to just land a few shots, because in a very close fight, even though they're not the most damaging, it will just tip you over the edge and maybe get you the decision.
He can slice right through here to the mount. Yes, I'm not sure what's holding him back. I don't really see a lockdown or anything on that leg right now from Nurmagomedov. He's getting closer, but Nurmagomedov trying desperately to get his elbow out there. He's still in it.
I mean, he can take Mount there. He can step off to the side and have the arm triangle.
I don't know if he's worried about maybe losing that spot there. Nurmagomedov is so explosive that if you give him a second to get Mount, you lose that arm triangle, he'd roll you over. You see that? That's what. Oh, he's grabbing the cage. And I think for some people at home, too, it's not just the fingers. You cannot even put your toes inside of the cage, which is so hard not to do.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm not crazy about that move. If you're clearly using it, how Nurmagomedov was a second ago, I get it. But when you're just sometimes pushing on the fence.
He's grabbing the fence again. He's got to be careful here. He should be getting a point out now, man. That's three. I think if there's one more, you got to consider a point. I don't even think you separate them for it. You just say right to the, wherever you got to tell the officials. But he's got that.
Full mount. Body triangle. Takes the punch.
Nice work there from Mitchell. You can see how Nurmagomedov is a little bit frustrated with that. He got out of the arm triangle, but Mitchell just chaining stuff together on the ground. You see there already tons of control time from Mitchell. Again, we talked about it, not too much damage, but not much on either side, especially when we're talking round 2 and 3. So we kind of forget about, okay, damage, we go to grappling, and we go to, the aggression, control, who's trying their best. If we're talking aggression, we're talking Mitchell. Aggression before control. And it's hard to lose a fight when your opponent's facing the wrong direction. Yeah. 20 seconds and change.
He's got his toe in the fence again.
In fact,
he's got both of them. He's got both of them in the fence. 2 toes. And again.
I can't. It really hurts my head. Last few in the third and final round.
It hurts your head.
It does. And it goes to the laps of the judges. The scorecards will be collected, and we'll have them read for you on the other side of the commercial break. Later tonight.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the scorecards. All 3 judges see it 29-28. Your winner by unanimous decision, Bryce "Thug Nasty" Mitchell.
I'm here with Thug Nasty. Bryce